This could be it. Even if we dip, Bitcoin is going to pump from here on out. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5 in Germany, Frankfurt. Yes, I'm here in Germany, Frankfurt for the World Club Dome, right? And actually, I'm going to be watching my fiance sing at the World Club Dome tomorrow evening. So if you are here, you want to get some tickets, you want to watch Alexandra sing, you can do so. It's the World Club Dome in Frankfurt, and hopefully I will see you there. Okay. It's going to be an interesting ride for the next month. We're going to see a little bit of volatility on the downside, but thanks to this indicator, well, actually I see two indicators, we're going to see Bitcoin continue to rally up here on out after it finds its bottom. Okay, with that said, if you're interested in trading this, you can do so at bybit.davincej15.com. Yes, some places you're going to need some ID, R, and S so that you can bypass all the KYC nonsense and not have to worry about some sort of like government entities, your particular government entity saying, no, you can't do that. You can't. You can't. You cannot. All right, let's take a look at Waffles, right? Has waffled all the way down here, and it's sad, but you know what? We're not a rug pull or anything. We are going to be reversing this thing over time. As Bitcoin starts to rally, then and all the other cryptos rallies, this thing, Waffles will rally, and you're buying the lows. Same with ORC. It's holding steady, and we can see that ORC will continue to rise. I wonder if this is probably old data too. So let's just refresh this. Yeah, it was old data because I had this in the virtual machine, and yes, that was old data. There we go. Boom. Much better. Much better. Okay. There we go. Much better. Pay on the rise. Finally. And finally, early will get his day in the sun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm buying the lows here, right? But you guys don't let it dip low enough. So I haven't forgotten about early. I'm just trying to get the lows so that I can buy low and sell high. It's because that's what you do. Anyways, this is the news for today, right? I'm going over some of the news and then doing some TA at the end of the news cycle. We're going to start off with 100% accurate Bitcoin bottom signal hits. Time to buy? Well, this crypto analysis astronomer, known as Astronomer Zero on X, has put forth a potentially compelling bottom signal, okay, for Bitcoin. He goes on to say, Bitcoin miners' electricity costs a 100% accurate bottom signal that leverage data to illustrate the scenarios where Bitcoin production dips below its market price and suggests a pivotal moment for potential investors. Astronomer elaborates his methodology findings by referencing his previous predictions. Okay, so basically he's saying that, however, the current market conditions as described by Astronomer has reached a rare state where market price of Bitcoin has fallen below the average weighted cost of electricity required to mine it. This situation typically constrains miners from selling their holdings at a profit, thus potentially reducing the sell pressure of the market. Interesting. He also goes on to saying that the miners will buy Bitcoin, one Bitcoin, rather than sell one Bitcoin because it's less. Now, this is why I don't suggest people mine Bitcoin. I really think mining is not for the average person, because there's times when the value of the cryptocurrency that you're mining, Bitcoin or whatever, could drop below the price that you should just buy it for. So for example, if you buy some mining equipment, right, for one Bitcoin, can you make a whole Bitcoin back in the life cycle, or even in a shorter life cycle? Let's just say 2 years. right, back within 2 years, and you can't do that, right, why not just buy one Bitcoin, right? Why wait 2 years? It doesn't make any sense, right? And even then, most mining equipment won't make it past the 2 years mark, because what happens is more and more people are always joining the network, so making it impossible for you to actually recuperate your investment. Meaning that if I put in one Bitcoin, I'm going to get out one Bitcoin from this asset, and that's not the case. Okay, but the real signal, right, is Cramer sparks Bitcoin rebound optimism with pessimistic tweet. Yes, Cramer's back again. This is the number one bottom signal, and I'm like excited about this. In an evening tweet on September 3rd, Cramer claimed buyers just walk away at this point. This sparked a wave of positive sentiment on X. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Wow. Looks like we're about to pump. Woohoo. Yes, thank you, Cramer. Thank you. Appreciate it. This really helps. Of course, this is the case anyways, right? It doesn't really matter. And last time the Fed dropped rates, BTC surged 20x in 12 months. Yes, that's true. We're going to see, because the money printing, what happens is when they print money, it takes 12 months to take effect on prices. 12 to 18 months. So that's just the way it is, right? Economic law. It's been 790 days, the longest yield curve inversion in history. Started in 2022. It ends today. Wow, Jesus. We've been in a yield curve since that long. That means we've been in a recession probably since the whole time. Really. And the only difference is that keep this in mind. The GDP, right, is calculated by the government. And so they've made changes way back when Obama was president, right, to make sure that the GDP never shows, or hardly ever shows, that they're in a recession. Just saying. Crypto wallet recovery without private key seeds phrase. Really? Okay. When you forget your online banking credentials, individuals need to visit their local bank, of course, to get their documentation to get their recovery access to their accounts. Not so much with crypto. Now, there are companies that will, if you lose your password for your wallet, some wallets, not all, they can probably get it back. On the other hand, self-custody significantly reduces the counterparty risk, right, and loss of funds in case the infamous hack of MTGOX and FTX. On the flip side, it also comes with more responsibilities to investors. If crypto investors' private keys or seeds phrases go missing, there's no customer support team that can help them recover the self-custody wallets. At this point, the funds are lost forever. This is 100% true in most cases. Most cases, it's 100% lost, right? In most cases. Now, there are companies out there, once again, that you can use in order to get them back. And so it is a little dangerous, right? Because they could just run off with your crypto because you got to give them your files. So be careful out there. MasterCard enables non-custodial crypto spending in new partnership. Yes, there's a lot of this going on, not just this one company, MEMECOIN. I've been approached by many companies supporting this kind of connecting to your wallet to spend crypto with your credit card. So it is a thing now, right? It's not just one company that's doing it, and they're just paying. This is a paid article probably for them to actually advertise their cool thing, which is, everyone can do it basically. All right, scammers found a new way to burn tokens from inside Solana wallets. Well, not quite, right? So this is kind of a scary statement, but what happens is that the actual token has to be programmed that way. Not every single token. Oh my God, all tokens can be burned. No. The token has to have a what's it called? An unrestricted delegated privilege over all tokens from the mint, enabling it then to burn transfer tokens without limitation. So basically, you have to create a token that allows the creator to do whatever they want with any of the tokens in anybody's wallet, basically. And that's how it works, right? It is not a token that all tokens doesn't mean that all tokens can be burned. So it means you have to be even more careful when you're buying any particular cryptocurrency on Solana, because that token could have the feature to basically steal your token away from you and cause havoc, basically. Okay. Fractional Bitcoin, good or bad for mining revenues? Somebody has created a fractional Bitcoin, right? Fractional Bitcoin sidechain scaling solution for BTC. You know what? I'm not sure how well this is going to work. It uses the core, the Bitcoin core could potentially provide mining with additional source of revenue. Conversely, fractional Bitcoin could end up slashing mining revenues. Okay, so it's like slashing revenue and actually increasing revenue at the same time. Well, I'm probably mining for other miners, but it looks like you're using a merge mining, so both miners can actually get access to this. Not sure how well this is going to work. I need to take a look at the source code and see how this thing works. But however, the knife cuts both ways, because both fractional Bitcoin supports BRC20 token standard and promises to be a faster, cheaper scaling solution for Bitcoin base layer. This could reduce the network fees created by demand for non-fungible tokens on Bitcoin network, which translates into reduced mining profits. Well, I mean, again, the same miner can mine the second network and get the fees. Now, I don't know. I need to really look into this, because it's really difficult to come up with a second layer for Bitcoin, because the problem is, right, there's no way to control what happens to a Bitcoin on the main layer, in the sense of, like, for example, with Ethereum, Solana, and all those other smart contracts, is that you could store their core, any token, into a contract and make sure that nothing else happens to it until a certain event occurs. That's not possible on Bitcoin network. It is possible only on the smart contract network. So if, somebody spends it on, somebody transfers it back to Ethereum, right? So let's just say you create a wormhole asset where you lock it up on Ethereum, but now use it on Solana. You can do that with Ethereum, right? Versus a Solana, but you can't do that technically. At least I can't find a way to possibly do that on the Bitcoin network with Bitcoin, right? Well, you could lock it up, ensure that it's locked on the Bitcoin network so you can use it on the secondary network. Once you finish using it on the secondary network, you unlock it on the Bitcoin network and allow people to use it. That's not possible. And I'm not sure how these people are going to pull this off with a second layer. So it is a difficult task to do. Maybe they come up with some solution. I don't know. Okay. Bitcoin, man. Come on. This is a sad situation here. Just like, they keep buying the dips, but it keeps on dipping. Oh, damn. Yes. We are dipping further and further down with Bitcoin. There's going to, if it continues at this path, there is going to be a massive sell-off, right? That eventually breaks down heavily. We haven't seen any kind of dead cat bounce move, right? This seems like this was the dead cat bounce, and then that's it. And so I'm wondering if this is going to take us all the way down to the $50,000 level. It pretty much looks like it sometime this weekend or next week that will be down at the 52 level. Ethereum, pretty much the same boat. We are headed down, and yeah. But once we do hit the bottom, I think there's going to be a reversal of the epic proportion. So please be careful. If you're doing a short trade, it's going to reverse on you heavy. So yeah, so take it with a grain of salt. So you can see that this is, I think is there a divergence here? Yeah, I think we're going to see some sort of divergence here. It's unconfirmed divergences, but If we pump a little bit, that will make it a confirmed divergence, and then we could have a little bit of a dead cut bounce higher to maybe to the let's see here, 61.8, maybe up here at this $2,500 level. But yeah, so far nothing written in stone for sure saying that we're going to have a dead cat bounce. We're going to probably break down further for Bitcoin and Ethereum, but that's okay. Good times are here to stay. We're going to see Bitcoin and Ethereum pump nonstop very soon, right after, probably after September, in October, and I'm looking forward to it. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'm going to be doing a live show tomorrow with Maurizio, Mr. M. So make sure you hit the subscribe, hit the like, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.